That's true. That is a point that I remembered and then just now forgot again. They literally know that we want to kill Fault.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
Like, if they don't expect this ambush, then, I mean, yeah.
Blue, you have no idea about Fault, where he lives, what he likes to do, places where they sell good pho that he likes. You don't know anything like
that. No, I don't know about him as a person. No. I don't know where he would be.
I assume you've met him before, right? You knew he had a spooky wire mask thing.
Maybe he takes selfies and sends them to him.
I mean, I've never seen him in person.
Oh.
How did you know about the wire mask?
I mean, I haven't met him in person, but I know about him.
I see.
That's how everything kind of got done. Fault would
So
do
you
it.
knew that he was doing crimes even before.
Yeah, but I didn't think it was this bad.
Yeah, and we also do crimes. I get it.
Everybody commits crimes here.
You thought it was like us crimes, not.
So you have no idea what he looks like at all?
Bad crime.
I'm an illegal alien.
Wireface.
No, I don't know what he looks like.
Are there any AIs in that group that seemed at least kind of conducive or amenable to the idea that murdering is bad? I mean, murdering good people is bad, because, I mean, obviously we kill.
I mean, a couple. Like, I managed to convince enough people to let me hire a Shadowrunning group, so maybe less people would have to die.
Do you think we could somehow leverage those AIs, or are they pretty much staunchly on the other side?
I probably burned those bridges when I fled.
Yeah.
Is there anything we can do with the data itself?
Yeah, we could do something like send them a message saying, let's not even be discreet about it. Just say, hey, duel at sundown. If you don't show up, we'll release the data. That'll definitely get them there. They will have plenty of time to prepare.
I mean, unless we don't give them a lot of time to prepare.
Yeah, that could work.
True, but there's also the risk that they'll call our bluff. But yeah.
Is it a bluff? I thought we would.
We would be doing the data no matter what. Yeah, I guess if we did some kind of like Twitch
I mean, if he
thing.
doesn't show up, we can just release the data.
True. Yeah,
And
actually, what does it matter to us at this point? They know we have
public.
data.
It doesn't really harm us in any way, other than the fact that we don't really have a piece of leverage anymore.
How is that going to stop them, though?
I mean, then it's not necessarily us that they care about at that point.
Well, that and also
for revenge they might.
I mean,
I don't know how much revenge is at stake here, though.
I imagine that Fault is enjoys the revenge thing, but I don't know if the rest of them are thinking that irrationally.
I mean, it's not Camp Rational over there. Exactly.
Right, but the idea isn't to free ourselves,
They want to kill us, so...
Yeah. The idea is to, I mean, regardless, releasing this information will make their jobs more difficult. Right?
Yes.
So they wouldn't want that to happen.
Unless
so they would want to
somehow know how to go in and just destroy all of it somehow. I don't know.
I mean, we still have a hard copy.
Yeah.
So if
we just post it on the Matrix over and over.
Yes.
Could do that.
Just
the
set up a
easier
remote
way-
thing that just does it every 12 hours. It just really keeps releasing it every 12 hours. And then they find it.
Not,
And then
not even release it. We could sell it online. There are many people that pay for information like this.
Yeah, but then they might be able to buy it back.
Yeah, we just get money and then we still have it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the issue with that is, I guess it has to be in character, I suppose, so Blue might overhear this. I don't know. I try and whisper in such a way that Blue can't hear sub-vocal mic on the radios. I mean, Blue might be upset about killing or harm or like putting in danger the other Black Sand. I think she's okay with killing Fault to a pretty substantial degree.
Again, through sub-vocal mic, I don't know if Blue can understand that regardless, because she's a robot.
You can communicate outside of Blue's hearing if you really want to.
Okay. I mean, I don't. Why are we keeping?
Although
We
it's
can just ask her.
clear you're doing it.
Oh yeah.
She's gonna read our lips and then like howl.
I mean, I don't know why we're keeping this from her.
Well, I guess fair enough. Blue, you don't want us. I mean, you care about the people in Black Sand to a degree still.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, they're like their AIs and persecute.
They're not bad.
Yeah, so
Are
releasing
they
the
not
data might
bad?
be really bad in that case.
I
I mean, I imagine Fault is probably the worst out of the bunch.
Yeah.
He kind of sounds
Well,
like it.
strange bedfellows, but like
I'll just
so
pretend.
for a while we had
understood.
this. We thought that perhaps Fault was killing these women not because he was being given the orders, but just because he was some kind of sicko. But now that we know that it was actually a real purpose, like it was to cover their tracks, then that also makes the rest of the Black Sand group responsible for it. Like it's not Fault
Yeah.
carried out the murders, but he got the orders to do it.
Blue looks very uncomfortable.
Like
Well,
who's-
maybe not
who-
like the
who-
entire group, but like
Okay.
presumably someone higher up.
No, I know what you're saying, and of course I've thought of that.
The other members of Black Sand, I imagine they're a mix of metahuman and AI? There's
What?
other AI other than you, I imagine?
They're all AI except for Fault.
How did Fault get into this?
I don't know.
Hmm.
He was in long before I was.
Okay. I mean, well, then the other members of... I mean, unless they... No. I know that we just discussed this out of character.
Did we
Well, I'm gonna
discuss how
ask it.
many there were?
No,
It's a small
How many
group to do
AIs?
that.
she said it wasn't that big of a group.
Okay.
I'm going to ask this in character, even though we spoke about it out of character earlier. What happens if, say, like instead of Fault coming at us alone, these AI accompany him in a drone? What happens if we destroy that drone? They're not killed, right?
No, that's not how it works. They can just get out of the drone.
Okay.
That's
You
good.
know what? I'm going to
Yes.
make sure of this. I'm going to look at how they take damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, then, with that assumption, we would only really be able to kill, quote unquote, one
Fault.
of them. We don't. Yeah, we'd only be able to kill Fault, unless we attacked in the Matrix. And since we only have one Decker and an AI that I imagine, Blue, you're not that great at Matrix combat.
You don't know that. She could be great at it. I'm sure she's great at it. You're great.
I mean, she's an AI. I imagine.
I don't want to fight
Exactly.
other AI.
Never mind. You don't have to fight. Fight your strengths.
What I'm trying to say with that statement is that, like, if we stay out of the Matrix, Fault is really the only one we can hurt.
Yep.
I think.
Right. The concern is, I guess, when you were in the organization, what did you perceive that, like, what were their goals from your perspective? What did you think you were?
And they were just wanted a way for AIs to continue to survive after she kind of occasionally looks around after humanity destroys itself. It's gonna happen eventually. It's not like we get old.
Sure. I mean, I got 0.25 essence left. I get it. Yeah, well, we get old, but like we have kids and have.
Yeah, but the AI, well, yeah. I see.
It's
like we live on through progeny.
Just in case, like, it's not like everyone's gonna kill themselves tomorrow, but
Sure, but maybe we can accelerate it a bit by having them murdered.
No.
Okay.
That wasn't funny.
Right. Like that piece of technology was some kind of like thermonuclear warhead. I doubt it, but
I don't think so. I don't think
it was
too hardware-y.
Yeah, I don't think it was.
Bombs are pretty hardware-y.
Do you know anything about the other missions that Fault did? Like, besides the fact that clearly he killed people, but like, what was he killing them for?
And I'm pretty sure everything that was going on was kind of like the job that you had the first run. It's technology heists.
Right. What are they trying to build?
You
have no guesses?
I mean, I know there's a satellite. Yeah, that's one of the plans. I think there's something underground, but no one seems to be interested in that.
Something
I don't know.
Satellite and something underground. Okay.
I don't know. Like
What kind of satellite?
Space satellite?
Yeah,
An
nobody
orbital
likes
one.
the strange love option.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't been in this group for very long. I was the newest member.
Who's the second newest member?
That was Rodeo.
Was?
Rudio?
Well, it is Rodeo, I guess. I don't know.
Is he
I mean,
cool?
we don't know either.
Yeah, Rodeo's fine.
What did Rodeo do?
You get a blank look.
He posted memes on the Shadownet.
He was a spam AI.
I don't really know exactly, but
I meant within the organization, not like before.
Oh. Honestly, the group doesn't really do much. It's a lot of talking and planning, and then Fault goes and kills somebody.
You've never... So who's Damocles?
You asked about that.
Yeah, and what was the answer?
She didn't really. She knows that people are really jazzed up, but doesn't know if Damocles is a real thing or not.
See. So these are just like a bunch of edgelord AIs, like hanging out on their personal 4chan and
If an AI could look embarrassed, Blue does.
And they're like posting like, yeah, fucking kill all humans. Post like the anarchy symbol, and then they hire some Shadowrunner to steal a piece of technology for them.
Okay, it sounds pretty bad. You put it like that.
It's
Like, are
pretty
you
bad.
all young AIs?
No,
No.
Here's
but
a question.
most of them weren't super jazzed about people.
Sure.
So,
I mean,
how many of you were unaware? Because you couldn't have been the only one
Unaware of what?
that these killings were happening.
Like, I knew people were being killed. That's why I wanted to hire Shadowrunners, so that Fault would not have to just go and kill everyone so much. Because, like, that's a really good way for our organization just to get completely caught and shut down.
that seems to be what they were working on doing.
Exactly.
Get any Did you? I forget if you knew anything about the other group that we encountered
No.
in the first run. Nothing.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah, that. I wasn't able to confirm it, but I'm pretty sure some of the other members hired them to make my plan fail.
That's,
What a
Looks-
bunch of shitty edgelords.
Blue looks sad.
Wow.
Uh,
Well,
Yeah.
all they
Yeah.
managed to do was get 3 people arrested by Knight Errant, I think, so.
yeah, I blew up their car. Well, they blew up their car, really.
Yes.
Yeah. They blew up their car. Then I think you did like a backflip thing and shot one. kept disarming the guy, like on a stairwell
Oh,
or
yeah,
something.
that was a good time. So many finger poppers.
hey, Rez, how much do those vans even cost?
Hmm?
How much do
Oh,
those
off the
vans
top of my
cost?
head?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Let me look in the Matrix. What's
Is
known as
that-
this book?
Because that seems like a really expensive thing to explode for a mission. I don't know.
They
Maybe it
aren't.
was-
They aren't that expensive, but
Out of
Maybe they
I think
stole it.
Like 15,000, 16,000.
Yeah, they could
the
probably
GMC
steal it.
Bulldog is 35,000 New Yen.
Ooh, more than that.
Well, maybe they stole it and then just...
I think them
Crashed
stealing it is probably the more likely story.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I figured out how AIs get damaged. If they are loaded onto a device, and the device gets destroyed, they're disrupted, and they lose a point of essence.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, they have essence?
They have essence, yeah.
Is it like
And-
weird essence?
They
Or
also
is
have
it
something called they have essence, but they also have something called depth. And if they run out, like depth is what kind of makes them live. And if they run out of depth, they just cease to function.
They become too shallow.
Fuck.
God,
They are Bender. Please insert girder.
Yeah.
that's exactly what happens. You couldn't have put it better. So yeah, if a device is bricked with one of them on it, they desync,
hmm
but they can be brought back at reduced essence.
Well, gang. We don't really have much information about this group besides this information that we have in our floppy disk. We can try and threaten releasing it and ask for a fucking showdown. We could do it under the pretense not that we're going to fight them, but more like we just want to talk, give up our information.
How do we get the information to them without getting information to everyone else that we're doing this showdown at this place?
Oh yeah.
Without giving information to everybody else, what do you mean?
I mean, by like, I don't really want to put a post on ShadowNet from Anonymous saying,
We contact the same blue, the fake blue again.
no, that'll work.
Yeah, that'll work.
Oh wow. So if AIs are on a really good device and that device gets bricked, they take essence damage. They have to resist essence damage equal to the device rating of the brick device.
Ooh.
Jeez.
So you can kill an AI in one shot.
Huh.
Gotcha.
But they can jump out at the last second by burning a point of edge.
Okay, well then.
That's fair.
I
enough.
mean,
if they're not Shadowrunners, they don't have edge.
yeah. Like, if they're not a PC/important NPC, then they don't get edge.
You're right.
So,
Fun fact, most AIs, considering their
important
rarity, are
NPCs.
probably going to be important NPCs.
We'll just have to force them to burn their edge beforehand by doing cool, sick stunts.
I mean, as it is so far, it's not like you guys are getting in a one-on-one fight with an AI. So,
No.
yeah.
but that is just me looking it up because I never really figured it out.
Challenge them to a racing game.
I mean, that sounds like a terrible idea.
It's me, John's boat AI character. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Boat race on the docks. Oh wait, the water's frozen.
It's on the rocks.
It's
On
February.
the rocks. That's pretty good.
Thanks. I'm not actually very jazzed with the duel at sundown thing, because with prep time they could do so much. Like, they could just like call the corporate court, be like, just send your fucking choppers and blow them up. But I guess we do have the data. If we put like kill switches on ourselves, saying you shoot us, we something.
Have you sent that data to anyone else yet?
We've
No.
only sent it to Blue.
I mean, I think that was Blue asking.
Yeah,
us,
Blue's asking.
but we've only sent it to Blue. Oh wait,
No, like the good Blue.
yeah, the one asking us the question.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did we give
I
it to
thought that
anyone
was
in the
John.
bronze line. I forgot.
No, he was asking us in character.
I see.
I don't remember if we
Why?
gave any of it to the bronze lions.
We did not.
No, he didn't.
He
We
talked
wanted to
about
keep
it, then
him.
he decided against it. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yep.
It would have put them in seriously
Bad
compromising positions.
Honestly, we have to do something. If we don't do anything, then the first ones they're gonna go after are the bronze lion.
Yeah. Or
And I
Mrs.
do
Wang.
still have my. I mean, I still do have my spirit over there.
I'm gonna be straight with you. I have no ideas.
Hey,
I
Blue,
don't
could
think any
they,
of us do at this
could these
point.
AIs conceivably hack in and like get the fingerprints from the DNA from a national sin?
A national sin, boy, that'd be pretty hard. But like, when? I don't think I could do that.
Okay. Well, if it's tough, then that's good.
So you guys are trying to think of ways to lure out Fault,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then you're gonna kill him.
That
Probably.
probably.
I mean, it'd be nice
if
if we
we
could.
could restrain him and question him, sure.
I mean, yes, but that's like, I'd prefer attempt to kill him, and if we don't outright kill him, I can stabilize him, and then we can.
Hey, I have this gamma scopolamine in my finger.
Yeah, we don't
Heck,
we
if you
don't
wanna get
exactly
that-
have a Faraday cage to put him in though.
We don't need a Faraday cage. Just because he's a technomancer doesn't mean that he has control of our minds.
I guess.
Like, we turn off all matrix, and
And he can't kill us immediately but he could like
Broadcast, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how technomancers
just
work.
go on ShadowNet, like
We'll see how
say,
well he can
hey,
hack
I'm at
it.
this address. I'm gonna pay you 100 new yen to come and kill everyone that isn't me.
100 new yen. Ooh.
100,000 rather.
100. I'll buy you a Coke.
I mean, a shiny penny.
We'll go get a couple of soy calves later, but no extra sugar. We'll see how well he can hack an arrow mid-air.
Ugh.
Blue looks troubled as you guys are talking about killing Fault.
Blue, we don't really have much of a choice right now. I need to make this really clear to you. I'm really upset about the circumstances that had occurred in order to get us into the situation. I didn't want to kill anybody when I first
Yeah.
got into this again, but it seems like my past has a way with catching up with me, and this is just the kind of work that I'm going to end up being doing. And
Well, don't be so
If it's-
defeated.
I don't think we
my
can
hire.
convince Fault is the major issue.
No, that's 100% not going to happen.
I mean, gamma-scopamine reduces your will by 2 and is a truth serum.
Yeah,
But yeah.
I mean, if we can capture him and
interrogating him is not actually converting him onto our side of the equation, though.
Oh yeah, well, sure. I think Blue's just squeamish about the idea of murder in general, not necessarily that Fault is actually a good guy that she wants to convert to her.
Truly enough.
Blue, what would you have us do?
If you don't have any alternative ideas, then you can't really be too mad about
Well,
taking
hey.
the conscious way out of the situation.
We're asking for an opinion. We're not going to just start throwing shade on her before she even says anything.
Sorry, I'm a bit paranoid.
That's
So
fair.
You want to lure him out, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. If you go to the location where they're keeping all the technology, he'd be forced to come.
Ah, fuck.
That's a great
that's
idea,
Just what we
actually.
need.
Wait,
That is actually legitimately the best thing that could happen to us.
Let's
Blue,
go.
you are a godsend. Where is this place?
I grabbed the grenade launcher. Let's go, boys.
whoa,
Don't worry, no, don't worry about that. He'll put it away. Don't put it away. Hide it in
I
the
fired some
compartment.
celebratory grenades.
In the safe house.
In the
I
safe
shoot
house.
them while they're in the air so they go off like fireworks.
we
Everyone
all
dies.
die.
Yeah, that's
All
that's
right,
the
well,
best
that was a
idea,
good campaign,
probably.
guys.
Oh, great.
The only
It
other
really
idea I
went
would have
out.
had was if we had built the thing that they need, but whatever. That's dumb. That's dumb as hell.
That is really dumb. How are we gonna do that?
I don't know.
That would be great.
We have like a vague blueprint from the time that we did the run, and we don't even know what it does.
Yeah.
Good thing I have 10 secret ranks in aeronautical engineering.
Yeah.
I'm going to. Oh, but now we know it's aeronautical, though. Thank you
Well, we
very
already
much,
knew
Gia.
that. We were talking about satellites.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Blue, that's perfect.
dude.
Blue, this is extraordinarily perfect. Where is it? Can you?
It's in this parking garage.
It's
Ba,
the
ba, ba.
office.
You turn around, Fault's there.
I've been here.
It's
all along.
actually just Oda in a wire mask. It was me the whole time.
That's not the case.
long con.
Silver Darkmoon removes his mask. He's actually a sword suspended by a hair's.
Oh, perfect.
Oh no!
I've been
I
a sword-
played myself.
I've been a sword all along. The guns were just a cover. No
I
one
needed to
expected gun of
convince you
being a
that I
sword.
wasn't a bladed implement by using these ballistic implements.
Precisely.
For logically, a sword would not use guns.
I did bring a knife to a gunfight.
Oh,
It was
my
me.
God. Are you guys done?
I hope so.
Yes.
Anyway, so yeah, where is this location?
There's a neonet facility that Black Sand managed to gain control of, make everyone stop working there, but still have it be served with power.
This is something I would probably know in character. Neonet is one of the megacorps, right?
Yeah,
All right, would that be something you know in character?
you would
I
know
mean-
the Big Ten.
I mean, I'm Pixie.
Oh, right.
Right.
You might not know not
Yeah,
know the Big Ten.
That's more what I'm thinking, but I will tell you Neonet is Big Ten. Neonet is actually number 2 in Big Ten,
Oh,
right
boy.
after Seder Krupp.
Ah, fun.
How are
Love
they
those
keeping
two.
this facility then? They're-
Fortunately, Neonet is nicer than Seder Krupp.
Oh,
On
yeah.
the not so bright side, that doesn't mean they're nice. Yeah, how the hell
mean-
did NeoNet like lose a facility to rogue AIs and not like go,
Maybe
give us a
they just keep
facility to
sending
rogue
this-
AIs?
Well, that could have something to do with the fact that corporate court's involved.
No, I
They-
mean maybe like every week they like the facility sends out a report like, "Yep, we made all the widgets, all good here at the facility."
Yeah, I bet you they just took like an app development facility.
It's just like a node for like wireless matrix repair, and it's actually pretty smart. They managed to get everyone there transferred to another site, so there is no one there, and then they
Oh, and they just run it.
removed it from the ledgers. Yeah,
Oh.
Well, I mean, that's pretty
Why
smart.
don't we do that?
Because
Because it's extraordinarily illegal.
also a lot of work. For
I mean, what
something
have we
that's not
done
very
that
much
is
payoff.
extraordinarily illegal so far? But hey, you know,
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
win some, you lose some.
That information is also pretty useful because we know that at least there won't be
Corporate
any
stuff.
actual NeoNet employees there.
But
Is
now
it-
we know that we have a facility that we can attack, like, concrete.
We know how to do this.
We know how to do
This
this.
is right in our wheelhouse.
This is
Blue is worried about what she has unleashed.
Breaking and entering. That's something we do. All right, let's get in the car and let's go look at it with binoculars. Is it in like what's the area look like that it's in?
It's actually pretty close to downtown.
Yeah.
It's
Right in the middle of the city.
right in the middle of the city. I would be careful if you're just going to go check it out. Like if they see you there.
Yeah.
Ye-
What if we get
Black Sand doesn't have any
mages?
awakened group members, right?
It's just fault, so no.
Yeah,
Fault isn't awakened. He's technomancy.
Yeah,
is
I'm
weird.
saying
I don't
the
really
only-
understand him.
He's techno
Think they
awakened.
he's techno woke.
He's not.
the only
he's
awakened.
so
collective-
woke that he's unwoke.
Okay. Well, I mean, that means I can just scout it out.
Yeah.
Describe this place to me, Blue,
It's
or
Not-
just tell me the address.
I tell you the address. It's not a very big building. It's beside two very tall buildings, and it's
I mean, there could
Very
be
tall.
built-in,
belongs to Neonet.
they could be built-in mage crap in the walls, but we won't know until we see, right?
I mean, there might be. There's mage stuff kind of everywhere.
Hmm.
If nobody works there, and it's just the AI, or just Black Sand, rather, I guess Fault is not AI. Anyway,
I'm just saying that weird moss stuff could be in the walls if it's a corporate facility.
Yeah.
Yeah, could be. We'll see.
oh no, and Jolly Jack. I'm gonna port to like down the street of that area.
Okay.
And I'm gonna slowly drift forward, kind of keeping an eye out for.
How does astral perception work through like buildings again?
It's stopped by like solid walls.
Okay, so you have to like
I
go
can't-
through them.
I can't like see through walls because I'm astrally projecting.
Okay, but you can go through them.
Yes.
Okay.
Physical objects are just like a black screen, and I
Gotcha.
can go through them.
Okay, just making sure. Clarifying for myself.
It makes sure that it's possible to hide in the astral,
Hide in the astral plane?
quote unquote.
I mean,
If
if
you're
you just
hiding
like
behind
hid
them.
in a box,
Yeah.
like if you hid in a concrete box, then I
Staying out of
technically wouldn't be able
sight,
to
I
see
mean.
you,
Yeah.
but they wouldn't be able to see me either.
Yeah. Exactly.
Foolproof.
You still have to have line of sight to something. is all it
Just get a big box to put gem in.
I mean, no, I would just like go. Not my physical body.
You got a bird cage for it now.
You just
I'll
go in
just walk
Solid
around
Snake
the birdcage
style.
face.
I have
Yeah.
a suitcase with a little like beach chair inside of it, and a mini fridge. And
If I ever need to hide
this is where
astrally,
you
I'm
live
just gonna
now.
hide in someone's backpack. All right, I'm gonna. Well, I mean, if I look at the building from the outside, do I see anything?
From the outside, no.
So nothing looks really magical. Like the building itself, I kind of looks like the facility that we hit the first time, like with that hardware in it. Like kind of a low roof facility.
Yeah, very unassuming building. It doesn't even say Neonet on it. Anywhere that you can see from the outside.
One floor, multiple floors, warehouse looking.
2 floors.
Okay. Does it look like a warehouse? Like does it have like a big garage door on the outside?
It looks like an office building.
Okay. It's a small office building. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to go to like one of the top corners and peek my head through.
Okay. You are like top corners of the roof and peeking your head down.
Yeah.
Okay, you're in office space. There is a bunch of desks and chairs and nothing else that you can see in cubicles. Doesn't look
Now,
like
since-
anyone's been here.
Like it, I mean, I wouldn't really be able to see dust because everything's kind of just like a matte color.
Okay.
I'm seeing black and white except for things that are magical. I mean, I'll go in and then do the same to a different wall. I'll like peek through.
Are you rolling Assensing? How does that work again?
What do you mean? Like,
Like, is it kind of, it's not perception exactly.
it would be a sensing if if there was something discrete, but like anything magical is gonna at
It
least
lets
pop
you
out.
see astral signatures.
Like
Mhm.
sensing is mainly for.
But how does that work, like, with walls, is what I'm asking.
I mean, I look
Specifically.
through. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, are you saying like if there's a mana barrier in the wall?
No, if there's like a mana barrier on the other side of a wall, would you see it with the sensing?
I mean,
Or is that not clear?
I don't know if that is clear. I mean, if it was against the wall, like if it was in the object, I would be able to see it.
Yeah, that's not the case.
Okay. I mean, technically, if I look through a wall and I just like hit my face into a mana barrier,
Yeah, donk.
donk. I just kind of bonk against it until I try to phase through, but I'm probably not going to because I don't want. Where's the chance? All right, I look through a wall then. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess it would just be a regular sensing check.
I'm
to,
just
like,
reading
avoid
a
smashing my face into
sensing.
it.
Interpreting auras. Blah blah blah. This is not very clear. Read in the books, cause they're not clear. Da 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 da. Someone dropped. Who was that?
Not me.
Doop doop a doop a doop a doop.
Whoever it was, they're back.
There's also something
I-
called astral perception.
There is something called astral perception.
312. Let's see. Or was that just no? Okay, there it is.
Is that a skill? Why would I not have astral perception if that's a skill?
It's not a skill.
not a-
It's just written.
Oh, it's
It's
just
under
it's a
Assensing.
thing in the sensing, yeah.
Let's see,
This is incredibly frustrating and not clear. But, like, in the astral world, you just can't see through walls because it's a wall, even if it's on the material world.
Like, if the... Like, yeah, again, there wouldn't really be any downside to me, like, smucking my astrally perceived.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if anyone could roll by any place, astrally perceive in it, and see all the magical shit in there.
Like physical perception, you don't need to make a test to see things that are immediately obvious.
Yeah,
Only
like
if they're trying to
like...
hide, or you're trying to observe in detail.
Yeah, I read that. That's not exactly relevant to what we're talking about, because we're talking about, like, actual physical walls and what that would do to astral perception. Because it does sound ridiculous that you could just look and see if there's mana barriers in a place just by, like, driving by. If you have astral perception, you would at least have to poke your head in.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine you would have to poke your head in. It's just I don't think it would, like, again, there's not really any harm in...
Yeah, it's not like you're going to immediately kill yourself.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Like,
you poke your head through the second floor and you kill yourself.